Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping in. Today we're going to be checking out Rise to Ruins. It's recently got a new update where they seem to have done quite a lot of work on the game. They've added a new faith system and a new system for getting magic power, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is a fantastic game. I played it a while back and really enjoyed it. I thought it was worth it to come back and have a look at it again with the update. As always, if you fancy having a look, go check out the description of the video and you'll find a link to it in Steam. For what it's worth, the version I'm playing is the unstable update, so you can switch to that quite easily in Steam in your settings, and there'll be some info on that in the description too. Cool, well we're going to start a brand new game. I've created a new profile and we're going to dive on in. Oh, one thing to say, just have a listen to the music. It's so chilled, so much fun. Oh, I should say something about this game, of course. This game is a settlement builder where you have lots of production lines which you're going to try and optimize, and you have people that are running around who need things. And of course you have like fiery beasties and ghouls and zombies and skeletons that are trying to kill you. It is rendered beautifully, and much like a few other games out at the moment, you can look at it at different Z levels, so you can go up and down to see what's happening. Okay, let's just dive on and give it a go. See what's changed. We'll start a new game. And yeah, we're not going to do that. The question is, what would we like to do? Survival. The way the game is meant to be played. Unforgivingly brutal with a steep learning curve. Expect to lose frequency. Cool. The traditional village simulator experience with much less monsters. This mode is recommended if you want a more relaxed experience, you want some monsters and light defense mechanics. Well, let's die. We'll do survival. Welcome to Rise to Ruins. For your first village, you may select any region you'd like by clicking on the lit up boxes and then clicking Establish Village. From there you'll be provided some first time free villages to get you started. You can only select any region on the map you want once. After you've established your primary village, you'll be able to spread out that region into connecting regions, so choose wisely. For now though, just focusing on developing your first village. Cool, that makes sense. So I guess this is the world map. You can see some areas look slightly more terrifying than others, and there's different kind of biomes that you can see. It's like a deserty biome. I don't know if that's called Death Pass. It sounds like a great place to start. Black sands. Looks like some forests, maybe some swamps or something. So I think we want rock, wood, water. We want the combination of each. So Arid River doesn't sound fantastic. There's no water there. I mean, we could just go down. Should we go down south? I wonder what happens if you start on Survivor Island. I don't think I've ever tried that. How do I move the map? I can't. I can just zoom in and out in the same spot. That sounds like... was to the rescue. Yeah, you also want a defensible position because you're going to get the baddies coming. So... I also don't know if this actually has a sea water mechanic or if all water is just like you can just drink it. I don't know. You know what, we're going to try Survival Island and probably die. And you can see there's a whole bunch of goals here you can unlock. You can change the game mode. Doom World. Completely spread the world, deleting. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Return to the main menu. Okay, let's try Survival Island. I mean, I would think we're going to die pretty fast, but there's also like lava here, I think. Ah, well, what's the worst that can happen? We'll die. Yeah, but look at that, like hopeful music. Cool, tips. Time to get started. Since this is your first time, you'll be getting tons of in-game tips while you play. This game has a steep learning curve and you'll need all the help you can get. The game is paused when a tip is being displayed, so please take the time to read them. No worries. You can turn off tips in the settings menu, but if you've never played before, this is not recommended. Fair enough. Welcome to your first region. The first thing you should do is place your camp somewhere. A good starting location should have some rocks, trees, crystals, food, and water nearby. To place your camp, first press OK, close the tip, and automatically unpause the game. Then select the flashing Place Camp button to the right. Good luck! Thank you, I'm probably gonna need it. Awesome! We're gonna place a camp. Cool, so... this thing is big. We want to find somewhere which has food, So this, I think, is carrots over there. So that's food. Great. We need some wood. So I think that wood. I don't know if that's wood. Let's stop that and just have a look. Can I control trees? Okay, those are trees. Awesome. So there are trees there. I'm gonna pause the game. Oh, you can't just look around while you pause it? Sad times. So we also need water. Just wondering where a good place is. I mean, this looks like a good spot, but the water is quite far. That's the only issue. Ah, what about up here? This looks pretty cool. We've got stone. We've got crystals. What's this? Dead trees. That's not helpful. I need food. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try here. The water is a little bit of a trek, but we'll be okay. Cool, place a camp. Let's do it. I'm gonna stick it here. And then... yeah. Boom. Okay. Whoa, we're like zooming villages in and they're like, what the heck is happening? Hey, look at all these dudes running around doing their thing. Pretty cool. You can see we've got our population up here. We've got our resources that we have over here. We've got our influence, which is basically the mana points that you can use. And you've got spells that you can cast. Cool, there's a whole bunch of things you can do. I was actually looking... cool. I was going to see if we can make some more food grow, but we don't need food. We've got lots of it. Awesome. Okay, so... our camp is being built, which is pretty cool. There are some things that we can repair. And reclaim this building. Yeah, we're going to need arrows before we can do anything useful with that building anyway, so I'm not too bothered by that. What's this? Lumberjack. That would be very helpful to reclaim. Let's reclaim that. They'll basically try to build it, and you can see here on it, it says what it needs. It needs 12 logs and 12 stone, so they will try and do that. Our camp looks like it's been built. There's some question marks. Harvesting resources. Many workers assigned to buildings like the Lumberjack mining facility and village center are allowed to harvest resources on the map like wood and rock. You can assign work by using the harvest assignment buttons along the bottom left of the GUI for the material you'd like to collect. Then select it on the map. Cool. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna need some wood. So we want to get rid of some of these trees over here. Let's do it. Because we're gonna need like a... I want to have a path through to the forest. So let's let them go at that. Is that it? I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. And we also want to harvest some rock. I think again we want to path through here, so let's just harvest that. Whoa, that was a bit much. How do I like unharvest them? Hold Q to unassign. Ah, cool. Easy. Nice. Okay, we'll just harvest that section of rock over there. Nice. And what is this? Harvest crystals. I don't want to harvest crystals. I want to harvest food. Okay, so they're busy harvesting, which is fine. What does this say? Workers. Many buildings can have workers assigned to them and will allow all sorts of different work tasks to be completed. Cool. The builders assigned to the village center, for example, can build, repair, dismantle structures. They can also harvest raw materials, but only if they're required to build something. Harvesters from buildings like the Lumberjack, on the other hand, will only do the thing they want. So basically, you can have general workers at the top that do all sorts of stuff, and you can have specific workers that are doing specific things. This thing says no available rock. Okay, I told people to harvest rock, so hopefully some rock will be coming in shortly. This dude is like just nobody. His name is Nobody Cares? Seriously? That's... oh, there's Chris Hemsworth. Dude. I've got Chris Hemsworth in my village. Nice. Okay, anyway, you can see the builders over here. Everyone's assigned to the village center. They're builders. They're doing everything, right? And you can see a whole long list of all the stuff that they can do. At the moment, we're not doing anything very complicated. Okay. So let me just look at what these are. We've got a bow tower. We've got a fence. We've got some housing. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, you can see it says it's not in range, so our current range for doing things is quite limited. We can expand it later. So what we want to start doing is we want to start building some stuff, and food and water is where things are at. So I think the first thing we want to do is we want to get... I have no idea. Now, I suppose, like, I'm from my memory, I can remember some things you want to... Oh my god, what just happened? Oh, okay, I made the Lumberjack dudes. That's okay. Cool. Cool, so you can see what we've got now is we've got some villages here, and I can add some here. This is the number of free villages we have, so for the moment, I'm just going to put all of them there. We still got 2 free, right? And you can see there's going to be a whole bunch of Lumberjacks now. They're going to start be solely devoted to wood, which is pretty cool. Let's continue with the question marks just to see how we get. Okay, abandoned buildings. We know about this. You can reclaim them, and then you'll fix them. Cool, no problem. Got a colorless gate and crystal motivator. Okay, that's about crystals. We don't care. Awesome. Okay, one thing we do need is we may as well build... We're gonna need a water purifier for sure. Hey, look, there's like a little doggy, man. I'm trying to remember what you need to be able to harvest food. You can see that this harvest food is blanked out, so we can't do it yet. I can't remember why not. So I guess the interesting thing is you can figure this game out from here, right? But that's all the tips we got. Like, that was it, right? So if you didn't know anything about this game, you kind of know, okay, they told you can build buildings and assign works to them, and that's it. So it's like, good luck, right? Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a water purifier, and I think you can see this green realm of influences as far as I can go, so I can't go outside of that. I can expand that. I'll show you how quickly. Let's get rid of this thing. So if we go down to somewhere in here, we can build lighting. We can build some fire pits. And these things basically expand your territory. So I'm just going to build a couple of them for now, just to expand a little bit. I don't know if we necessarily need it, but okay. And we want to build a mining facility, because we want to be mining all the stone up here. Now, you see I can't build because there's something in the way here. You can actually just destroy that thing. You can ask people to say, hey, just go and kill it. Or we can tell them just to harvest it, I guess, which is also fine. Cool, so they're going to harvest that piece, and then I can build a mining facility there, which is okay. Okay, and you can see these little dudes have come, they're building my fire pit, and you'll see once that fire pit is lit, so another fire pit is lit, if I go back to the water purifier that I wanted to build, yeah, you can see, oh look, we've expanded our territory, we can move it out a little bit. Now, I actually want to build the water purifier up here by the lake, so I'm going to expand it a bit more. Now, this might be like a terrible way to play the game, I'm probably going to die horribly from what I've just done, but anyway, let's do that. Okay, and you can see people carrying wood, they're building the things I told them to. Yay, pretty cool. Okay, the other thing I want to do is let's go ahead and build a farm, because those are never a bad idea. So we can get our food going, and I think we're going to build our farm down here. Get one farm, and we're going to build a large fountain in the center of town as well. We need a fountain. Basic village can go to get refreshing drink. Works best with a well or rain catcher, water purifier, and well masters to supply the fountain. Fair enough. That's not really what I'm interested in. Okay, the other thing we can do is create a bottler. So like, hey, look, a doggo has joined our village. Awesome. So kind of water is really important in this game. You really want to get your water right. And food, of course, is really important. And then we'll get to housing eventually. And I am probably gonna just die horribly at some point, but we'll see. We have no food, but we have a lot of wood. Oh cool, I can now harvest food and water, I think because I did the farm. So let's harvest some food. Let's just go in here and harvest all of this stuff. Because that'll keep us going for a little bit. Oh, and there's some down here too. Yep, take that all, man. We need some foods. Cool, and we can also mark some water to be harvested. So we'll just mark this area here so people will know where they can go and pick up water. Awesome. Okay. Rain catchers are pretty useful, they can catch water. Converts dirty surface water into usable fresh water for your village. Requires a water master to bring surface water from nearby sources to operate fish effectively. Cool. Now look at that, man. We've got lots of space to play with now, which is great. So we can actually add this guy right here. Boom. And then we can add a bottler. I wonder if I could... It would be really cool if I could turn that building, right? Because I want to stick it here, but can't because there's dang trees in the way. Now I'm going to try and remember how the heck do you break things down. What does this do? Destroy terrain. Yeah, please do that. And I want to change the size of this, which I think you do here. Z. Oh, that changes it from a square to a circle? Okay, that's fine, but how do you make it small? Oh, comma. Yeah, I just want to get rid of these trees, please. Just axe them. Yeah, I know you want a house. I know you want a house, man. I'm actually unsure as to why I can't attain this house. It says not in range, but I've got a fire pit like right there, dude. How do you see the range? I guess you can just try and build something, right? Not that I can build anything, but okay, the range kind of is limited to that. Maybe if I fix this fence, let's reclaim the fence and see if that helps. It looks like the range is stopped by this fence. Interesting. Okay, that is taking a long time, so let's actually just destroy this terrain. Just go down to one dot and go just kill that thing so I can build the mining facility, which I can't remember what it's called, but we're gonna build it. Cool, so as you can see, I mean, I just kind of dived in, but oh, there's no workers at my makeshift farm. So you can see here we've got farmers, let's assign 2 of them. Now we've got 0 extra population, right? So if we want to move between other things, we'll have to take some builders off, but that's okay. So let's see, farming. Our village built the first farm. Once you assign workers, they'll need to kickstart the farm with some wild food and water. You can harvest both with the harvest food and water button on the left hand. Give you food grown farms are maintained and harvest automatically. Nice. Cool, but as I was saying, I've just dived in, kind of building my village, doing things. There's obviously lots of ways you can go around this, some which would be better than others, I guess. And yeah, I mean, it's fun because it's a process of discovery. Like, you can try things that don't work, you can have fun, and you can die, like, really badly as well. I was going to say, you can die really badly, but how? Well, you can die really badly from these guys. So you can see there's a corrupted graveyard, and this area will grow. Their kind of influence will grow, and they're doing the same as us. They're harvesting stuff, they're building stuff, they're growing their area. So I'm going to want to, like, make it that I've got some defensible positions, because eventually they'll come around there, they will come through there, they'll come down there. So I kind of will want to actually like hoard off this area in some way so they can't get out of it. At least that's how I played the game in the past. I think there's a bunch of different ways you can approach trying not to die in this game, but that's what I've done. Cool, where was I? I was trying to get a bottler going. Where's the bottler? There's a bottler. Cool. So now we can stick this bottler right next to the water dude. What that'll mean is the water dude will go and get some water from the lake. He'll make fresh water out of it, and the bottler will make bottles that people can then carry around. Cool. And now we want to go and make a mining facility, which I think makes sense to do as close to the rocks here as possible. So I think we'll just stick it right there. Cool. We've got a mining facility, we've got a lumberjack. We won't worry with crystals just yet. I think we're okay without them. Let's just also get these dudes to... I'm just using some shortcuts to increase the size of this. They can harvest all this wood down here. I have no worries about that. Nice. Okay, so our farm is also getting going, which is cool. Okay, so our water is finished, but we don't have enough people. So what I'm going to do is stop some of the builders and add them to being water masters, because we're going to need some water. At the moment, we got none. We've just got wood, which is not great. Of course, you can zoom in and out. The pixel art is beautiful. It's raining. Now, it would have been a good idea if I'd had a rain catcher, right? Because I would have got some water from that, but I didn't. Cool. I mean, you can also take a look at these people and see all the information about them. They've got health, they've got an amount of food, water, their faith level, their energy level, their temperature. So like in winter, you need to probably make clothes for them. You can see social, overall constitution of the creature, total life expectancy. So there's like, they have a mate. There's a lot of information about them, right? He's got some food on him. You can see all the different equipment they can have. You see the type of melee damage. I mean, there's a lot, and this is true for every single one of the characters. So, like, there's a lot of information about them. Kind of like a simulation, I guess, in terms of what the characters are doing. Cool. So you can see here, they are making at this water purification center some dirty buckets of water. And they will keep doing that forevermore. And once this bottle is finished, they will start making some bottles of water. Now, I'm hoping, why the heck can't we retake this? I do not know. I'm gonna try and build a fire pit inside here and see if that solves my issue. Hopefully that'll solve the issue. Okay, something happened. Question marks. Let's see. Building slots. You've run out of building slots. In order to manage your ever-growing village, you will need to upgrade your camp or build some ancillaries. You can upgrade your camp by clicking on it and then clicking the upgrade button at the bottom panel. Alternatively, if you'd rather build an ancillary, you can find them in the civic subcategory of your build. So basically you have a building limit, which I'm looking at the screen and I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, here we go. So 12 out of 12. That's your building limit. That's our population. That's how many people have homes. No one. Pretty good. And a few other things. So let's do that this time by upgrading our camp. So here's our camp. You can click upgrade and you can see it takes 6 wood and 6 rocks, and it gives you a whole bunch of extra storage slots and some other global bonuses, and we get building slots, 4 of them. So let's do that. So now the camp's going to be set to upgrade and they will get working on that. They also have an ordered priority in terms of what they're building, which you can see somewhere, if I can remember where it is. Let's have a look. Building list. So here's your building list, and you can see the priorities of things, and you can move them around. If you need someone to make something quickly, you can put it up to the top, for example. And there's a whole bunch of other information that you can see. You can see all your population and stats about them. You see they're all kind of upset because they don't have any houses, which means I've kind of done a bad job. And you can listen to different music. Cool. You can also speed things up. So if you want it, you can go in here and go, let's go. And you can see the clouds are moving, which is pretty cool. Speed controls warning. Speed controls are still very new and experimental. Going beyond 2 may do bad things. Don't do that. Cool. Okay. Hey, resource management. So this guy can build water bottles, and this is just explaining to you that you can set what somebody makes. So, if you, I'll just show it to you rather than reading that. So let's have a look here. You can say, hey, these people make water bottles. So I can say, I can give them an instruction with these to say, hey, go make 5. Or you can say, I would like this many bottles of water to always be around, right? That includes ones that are on people. So I've got 20 people. So I'm thinking, okay, we should at least have 20 water bottles so everybody's got a water bottle all the time. I'm going to say maintain 20, which means if, I don't know, someone breaks, loses, or trashes their water bottle, this guy's going to make another. Of course, I actually have to put a person in here. Now, if I click plus on here, you will see that we have a problem, right? Because we don't have enough people to do all of this. So again, I'm going to reduce the number of builders so we can have a bottler. Okay, the thing that I really, really need though is houses. Because without houses, I don't think we're going to get any more people joining our village, and we're desperately going to need more people so we don't die. I also wanted to show you the map. So here's the map. You can see that's our kind of influence area, and you can see our little friends up here are starting to grow as well. I don't know why this area is red. Why is that red? What is that? Oh, it's flowers. Cool. Nice. Cool. So I think the next thing I want to do, well, I've got to wait for my camp to upgrade, I guess. So what we'll do is skip ahead, and once the camp is ready, I will see you again. Okay, welcome back. We have finished our camp. We also happen to finish the miners. The miners. What is this thing actually called? The makeshift mining facility. Cool. So we're going to put a couple of miners in here. You can see the number of builders we're using are reducing as we're assigning people to other things. I'm not exactly sure we need so many lumberjacks because we have a lot of wood right now. So I'm just going to reduce the lumberjacks a little bit. Add another miner, and we'll put the last dude back in as a builder. Okay. So you can see now our building limit has increased. We've got 4 more slots we can use, and we've built this large fire pit. So hopefully we can reclaim our makeshift house. Yeah, we can. I mean, we could have just built our own house, which would probably have been a better idea, but never mind. We're going to reclaim this one. Cool. Okay, the other thing I did while you're away is I was using this grab thing, which is pretty useful. You can just like, this house needs 12 wood, right? And they're going to take ages to do it. So I'm like, well, dude, I will help you out. I mean, that guy got freaked out because like the hand of God basically just bent down and picked up a piece of wood in front of his face. But never mind, we can just take some of this wood and dump it in here. Now, that uses up some of my magic. You can see it's pretty much almost gone. And once that's gone, I will not be able to do that anymore. And maybe I can do one more. There we go. So I kind of helped them out a little bit with building that thing. Yeah. Nice. You can also see in terms of our resources. Okay, that's... we don't have any armor yet because we haven't made any weapons. We've got some trash lying around. We don't have any ammo. We don't have any tools. We don't have anything refined. We do have some water bottles, which is pretty cool. So we got 4 of those. And we have 35 wood, 8 stone, some iron ore, some gold ore, nice. And we have no crystals because we haven't started that yet. And there's some other random bits and bobs. We've got some water, we've got some carrots, we've got some dirty water. So that's these guys producing dirty water. Now they should be producing fresh water is what I want. Let's just double check this. So they produce dirty water buckets. And my assumption is they also produce fresh water somehow. Maybe that goes into the bottlers. I don't know. Okay. We also have had, interestingly, some doggos join our village. So you can see here, Benji is a dog and he has joined our village, which is pretty cool. And you can see some people have got houses because we got this makeshift house, but it only stores 4 people and we got 20 people. So we need to do something about that. So one thing that we can do is we can upgrade the house. And you can see there's different types of houses that have different benefits. So you can get like really dense housing where they don't sleep very well, but you can fit a lot more people. You can get the standard one, or you can get like a high quality house, which doesn't give you much more capacity, but you get like health regen and extra sleep. I'm just going to go for the standard one in this case. Except that takes 40 rocks and 40 wood and 16 rocks. So I would go for that, but that's a bit much. Let's see how much it costs to actually just build a house ourselves. We're going to build some doggo houses in a sec. But this takes 24 wood, nothing else. I think we should just start building some of our own houses. So let's do, how about we do a housing section here? I don't think I can build, can I build that thing? No, it doesn't like that grey stuff. Okay, let's just build, let's build 2 houses here, shall we? So that'll give us, dusk has arrived, the monsters are restless. Yeah, that's not great. Now they're saying things to us. Okay, night is coming, be careful, this is when the monster will attack. Hopefully you built some defenses like a bow tower. Well, that would be helpful. Building priority. Did you know you have this priority? Yes, I showed you about this. You can move things up and down. We did not build a tower, but we could reclaim this one. We have no crystals, so what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, let's harvest some crystals. How about these guys? Go for it. Hopefully they will get harvested. What I will do is, just to show how the priority works, let's go to our building list and let's say, well, given we're about to die, let's put the bow tower at the top. Right, so the tower's at the top. I mean, we can't use it yet because no one's picked up any crystals. And to do this, we need... It says no available crystal. We need 1 crystal. But I can help with that because I'm magic. So I can pick up a crystal and just dump it in there. Boom. Now it's unpaused and they're going to get it going. I'll also pick a piece of stone, stick it in. Pick up some wood. Just try and help these people make this thing. I think to use this tower, you need a Fletcher to make the arrows that it actually needs. So I'm not that sure it's going to be helpful. In fact, normally what I do in this game is I build the ranger tower. Now, let's just build a house of our dogs. We've got to have a house. Oh man, I've got to build an ancillary. Never mind. Normally what I do is I go for... See if I can find it. I wish there was like a search thing on here to make things much easier. I normally go for an outpost, or rangers, or a ranger lodge, because then you get some rangers and they can actually fight at the beginning, early on in the game. Let's see, what is he? Oh, wonderful. We have like a whatever, a headless dude. Okay, so now we're going to see some interesting things. Our guys should actually fight with this guy, even though they have almost nothing to fight with him. Let's just read the instruction. Bow tower that your village just completely needs ammunition. You'll need to build an ammo manufacturing building to accommodate like a boa. So we're going to need one of those. Let's see, are they going to actually fight this dude? I hope they are. I'm not sure if there's some sort of instruction I need to give them to say, hey, go fight that dude and stop just like letting him wander around your village. They don't seem to be that keen on the fighting, and that may be a mistake that I have made. Let's go for building. Okay, we're gonna need to build an ancillary. Go to civics. I mean, this guy's basically trashing my village while I'm just hanging about, but it is what it is. Now this is going to increase our range, so I'm going to build it down here. And I'm going to... You know what I can do? Okay, they are fighting. Look at this. Wei Ki Lee is fighting the Headless. Hopefully Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson? Man, there's some weird things going on. Night has arisen. The monsters are enraged. Okay. I think Wei Ki Lee's got like freaked out and is running away. Don't die. Come on. The rest of you can come help out. Don't die. Please let this dude die. Yeah, they're gonna kill him. Hey, good job. Good job. Good job. Blood and stuff. They did good, man. They fought that thing. Well, we've got another fighter on our hands. Anthony Roberts, who doesn't even have a house, is like going for it here. Nice work. Nice work. Keep doing it. Yeah, you see the wow, okay. Maybe I should be playing on peaceful mode. Clearly, these guys have expanded a lot. So we're gonna have like, what, one more day before they get to us? And I'm just gonna die then, probably. Because I probably didn't do this in the right way. I mean, this is the general state of the game, right? Play through the day, you build up your village. There's a lot of different aspects that you can go into. We didn't even get into magic. There's a whole bunch of magic stuff. There's marketplaces, there's roads you can build, there's the whole ranger thing, there's animals. There is a lot in this game. Obviously, you've got like almost a tower defense structure that you can use with walls and gates made out of all sorts of different things. You've got a lot of... you've got a whole bunch of magic stuff that I spoke about that you can use for your different spells. And then you have manufacturing. So the boa that we spoke about, you can make armor, rocks, tools. You can refine things further. So like, this game goes deep, right? I wanted to just show you the defense a little bit. So you've got some golem towers, which will create some golems, which is really cool. You've got normal towers, you know, that are going to shoot various types of things, which is pretty cool. And then you've got these ones, which kind of help repair golems. And these which stop you getting zapped by lightning, because lightning's the thing in this game. But there's a lot of depth to this game, and it goes quite far. I think if you enjoy the kind of city building aspects, resource management, and people management, and kind of defense management, you will really enjoy this. It's not so much an attacking game. You don't really spend time kind of wiping these guys out. You more kind of maintain a border with them and try to grow your city to the point that it's basically prosperous and independent, and then you can use migration to set up another town in a nearby area. I haven't actually got much further than that myself. But yeah, that's the gist of the game. Rise to Ruins. It's a beautiful game. The music is fantastic. I really enjoyed the time that I had with it. And I think the level of difficulty is quite cool because you can just choose to play it in the way that you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, this is the first half an hour. Didn't get too far in it, but obviously there's a lot more that you can do. If you enjoy it, as usual, check out the description. You can go and find it on Steam. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.